Hey guys, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thank you for joining me. So let's get started. This is your love reading for September 2018 for Scorpio male and females. Okay, let's pick 3 cards from here for Scorpios. So I'm going to do a lot more fanning out just to cut down on the shuffle time and all of that. Okay, we have express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. We have the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize this. Recognize what this is all about. Okay, so you're being called to express your feelings. Show somebody how you feel about them because there may be more there than you actually initially thought. So let's see what this is about. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. So I feel like you guys have been very guarded with this person and you were very much trying not to reveal what your feelings were. Maybe because you thought that this had no future, this relationship. So it's asking you to demonstrate your love. Okay, we have the King of Rods reverse. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's in the reverse, so I feel like this person may be mad at you or something. Okay, yeah, you may not have been speaking to this person. And we have the Ace of Cups, so let me see. Yeah, it's like you're really needing to pour your heart out here is what I'm getting. I feel like this is a relationship that's kind of in trouble with the Star reverse. Again, it's like you're really trying, but you're kind of losing hope. I feel like you're pulling out all the stops. You're giving them gifts, you're sending cards, you're doing, whatever, all the romantic stuff. But this person is like not wanting to talk to you. And you want to have some kind of new beginning with them. But in order to do that, you really have to, like I said, pour your heart out. The heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Okay, yeah, the 7 of Cups reverse. So this is a situation where you don't really know what's going on, what's going to happen here. So there needs to be a conversation so you can get to that heart of the matter and clear up all this confusion around the situation. But again, I feel like there's somebody's like unwilling to make the move, unwilling to take the action toward this for some reason. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like one of the parties doesn't want to get to the heart of the matter because there's already somebody else involved. Okay, so that's not going to be for all of you, but there are some of you out there where that's the case. For others of you, I feel like you're hesitant to, either you or your partner are hesitant to take the action toward clearing this up because you kind of recognize that the situation wasn't healthy anyway. And maybe you feel like, one of you is feeling, and it could be that fire sign for those of you dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I feel like that fire sign is kind of deciding, you know what, it's time to go anyway. Like this relationship has kind of run its course. Okay, but again, I feel like you guys are really trying to revive it somehow. Okay, so let's move on to your Celtic cross. Okay. All right, so 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands reverse, the Moon reverse in the past. What's crowning you is the Ace of Cups reverse, Near future, we have the Two of Cups reverse. How you see yourself, Ace of Wands. How your partner sees you, Queen of Cups. Hopes or fears, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and your overall outcome is strength. So again, I feel like you guys want to communicate with a partner. However, what's crossing you is the Seven of Swords. So there may have been some deception that came out here in the past. Some lies, something that was hidden. And so because of that, someone doesn't want communication. The communication may be blocked. And somebody gave up. Okay, so you're feeling disappointed, you're feeling sad, you're all in your feelings, and it looks like in the near future things aren't really going to get any better, to be honest with you guys. Okay, so I feel like you guys already know with this Ace of Wands that you need to start new somewhere else. I just honestly, I'm not going to lie and say that this person, I feel like, you know, the deception was on your part because I feel like you guys are the ones who want to communicate. There's no sense in me telling you, oh, I see, you know, them wanting to. I don't see that. I feel like they've already given up on this. Like this is whatever this deception was. And for some of you, it's going to be vice versa. Okay, so just take it however it applies to your situation. But whatever this deception was, it could have been lies, it could have been cheating, it could, you know, anything, just hiding information, whatever it is, it was too big to be able to get over. It was just too much to handle. And I feel, again, like you guys already know that because you're feeling like the Ace of Wands. Like, I need to do something new, move on. Yeah, your partner knows that you still have feelings for them. And they may even have feelings for you. But I feel like you guys may be fearing actually being single. You know, but let's see. Okay, so Eight of Wands. Clarified by the Nine of Wands reverse. And the Sun reverse. So yeah, it's like you want to be able to talk to this person and make things okay again, but it's like you're ready to throw in the towel as well because you're not happy. They're not happy. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, we have the Four of Cups reverse. The Hierophant reverse. And the Six of Pentacles reverse. So for some of you, this could have been a spouse that you're separated from and you haven't been able to maintain communication with, mainly because they could be avoiding you. I feel like, you know, with this Four of Cups here reversed, it's like they kind of realize that this commitment, this relationship was not, it's not what they thought it was. You know, it's not, it hasn't been making them happy. It hasn't been fulfilling them emotionally. And so maybe now's the time. Maybe they feel like they've been taken for granted, you know, and there's something better out there for them than what they have been experiencing in this relationship with you. And probably, you know, they realize that there's something better for you as well, because I don't feel like either one of you is happy. I just feel like maybe there's a resistance to change and maybe a fear of being alone now. Okay. But somebody definitely threw their burdens down. This relationship was just causing too much stress for someone, too much sadness and disappointment. And it's like they realize that, you know, that love, the way that it used to be, it's never going to return to that, you know. So there's a need to move on. We have two cards about endings and one about new beginnings. So, and they're all in the reverse. So I kind of feel like, yeah, the the 10 of Wands reverse means you throw down those burdens. Whatever was burdening you in the past, like you can't do it anymore. But still, with the Death card reverse, I feel like there is that resistance to allow this ending to happen to its entirety, you know, because it's like you're pretty much almost there. You're pretty much there. You're in the thick of it, but it's like that starting over, that acceptance to like, okay, I'm continuing on with my life. I feel like that's where the challenge lies. And it may be because this is too soon. This may be very fresh. So let's see what this Moon reverse is. This is, this is in the past. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. The Two of Wands. and the Queen of Cups. I honestly feel like for a lot of you, this does have to do, the Seven of Swords was somebody else. I feel like you guys may have had a choice between two people, but I actually get that you do have feelings for probably both people. I also feel like for some of you, it's not just two people. Like, okay, so there may be one other person that you have feelings for, but I feel like in general, there is more of a player energy here. Um, I also feel like, you know, for those of you dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I feel like these feeling or whatever it was that came out, this person is having to deal with doing what comes to them instinctively. Okay, so if it's a fire sign people are very, you know, they tend to be very passionate, sometimes very, what's the word? Spontaneous, impulsive. I feel like it's like their first reaction to whatever it was that came out was, okay, I need to take action. I need to figure out which way I'm going to go. I need to take action. Something needs to change. But it would have been something like spur of the moment kind of decision based on the events, you know, based on something that happened. However, there's really a lot of love here. So that decision wasn't as easy as it seemed right in the moment. And I feel like that's what you guys are dealing with here. So it's like on both sides, even though there is somebody, if again, I feel like it's a fire sign who doesn't necessarily want to communicate because they're hurt. And now they're making all these decisions about their lives. Like it's like a change of course in their life. But there's still so much raw emotion going on that it's been very difficult for both of you to move on from. Okay, so what's crowning you is the Ace of Cups reverse. So again, that's definitely sadness. I feel like you're kind of taking time out alone. You don't really want to talk much to other people. You just are reflecting on this disappointment, this love that you used to have for somebody that kind of went dry. You're trying to figure out what happened, maybe what you're going to say. I just feel like this is a lot of thoughts. Eight of Pentacles reverse. You may be feeling like everything you put into this relationship was just in vain. You know, you didn't get anything from this. It was just a total disappointment. In the near future, we have the Two of Cups reverse. We have the Page of Rods or Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. Again, fire sign energy. And we have the King of Swords. So yeah, I feel like, you know, this Queen of Wands or this fire sign person, I get very strongly Leo, but it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I do feel like there's going to be a decision made to just end this relationship completely. So in other words, this relationship, like there's been a separation, I feel, in a marriage here for a lot of you Scorpios. Even though it seemed like things were really bad, in reality, this person, this fire sign person has been going back and forth, kind of contemplating. They were very angry, and they wanted to take action based on, you know, whatever it was that they found out. But they weren't quite ready because of all the emotion involved. And I feel like here in the near future, they're going to have that strength and determination to just start a new beginning and just make that final decision to end it, you know, end this relationship. So that could be why you guys are seeing yourselves as the Ace of Wands. This card wanted to come out and it's the Knight of Cups reversed, but it flipped back. So let's just keep it in mind. Okay, so, okay, we have the King of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so you guys do, I mean, I feel like you already know you need to start anew somewhere else. What's happening here, the reason why you guys are hesitating and the reason why you don't really feel like you want to tackle that right now is because you don't feel financially stable. You're not really confident that you have what it takes to just go out there and make a new life for yourself at this time. Maybe that's what you're working on. You know, you could be working on it, but the thing is that work has even been difficult for you because there's so much on your mind and you're dealing with so much disappointment and heartbreak and maybe even having arguments with people that it's taking up a lot of your energy and maybe, you know, also has affected your ability to make money. And so that's a problem. That's why you haven't been able to make a decision to, you know, have that new beginning because you don't feel prepared financially for this situation. How your partner sees you is the Queen of Cups, clarified by the King of Wands reverse. Okay, we have the Tower reverse. Oops. And the Two of Cups. So they do feel, your partner does feel like you're in love with them, and even though they're angry at you, it's like they know that you want to make everything better and go back in time to where everything was okay between the two of you. But I just don't feel like they see that that's going to be happening. Okay, but they are aware of the feelings that still exist. Okay, hopes or fears, we have the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Chariot. Okay, yeah, you're hoping to move on, be able to move on when you feel, again, it's like you have to have this feeling like you're guaranteed success being on your own. Right now, I feel like you guys have this sense of vulnerability financially, and that's why you don't necessarily want to move on right this very minute, or, you know, in the month of September. So you're hoping to get to the point to where you feel like, yes, okay, I can handle this. Let me just move on. Okay, and your overall outcome is a Strength card. We have the Five of Wands reverse, the Seven of Wands reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I really feel like for some of you, you guys are going to be able to turn this situation around. You know, I feel like eventually, especially for those of you where this fire sign is a Leo, I feel like there may be, you know, this Leo may be deciding to break up with you for good in the near future. But then for some reason they end up wanting to make things okay again. It's like they come back to you. If it's a Leo, for sure. You know, like they're wanting to have that commitment again with you and not not fight anymore. For others of you who do go through this breakup, I feel like you guys are going to, once you go through this, because I feel the fear here, aside from that separation anxiety, because there is love, okay? But aside from that, I feel like the fear is really based on your stability, your ability to, you know, just make it on your own. And I feel like this is about you feeling pride, you know, that you didn't have to fight with anyone for money. You didn't have to like lower yourself to their standards. And here you are, you know, kind of making things happen, you know, making things happen for yourself, creating that abundance all by yourself with your own strength and not having to, you know, fight people for money If you're like dividing assets or anything like that, like you're able to stay out of the drama and still maintain your sense of stability, making you feel even stronger. All right, so two ways here. I feel like there's two scenarios here, but mostly the scenario where the relationship comes back together eventually, I feel, is mostly for the Leos. I'm sorry, the Scorpios with Leos, okay, where this is going on, the separation. So that's what I have for you guys for love for September. So let's move on to your to your career and finance reading and see what you guys have going on there, because I do feel that that's definitely a concern of yours at this time. Okay, let's take a look. Let me just shuffle these real quick. I don't really want to be shuffled. All right. Okay, so we have, can you guys see that here? All right, well, we have Judgment reverse, Princess of Swords reverse, the Universe, Princess of Cups reverse, and the Five of Wands reverse. Okay. So new cycles for you guys definitely is going to be a big focus here in the month of September. I feel like there's definitely a fear here of making improper decisions, of failure. I feel like you guys are afraid to make some kind of moves because you're not really trusting your own judgment, or you're afraid that you're going to fail somehow, and you don't want to step on any toes. Okay, let's take a look. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're being very cautious about some type of new action that you're taking. Maybe you're thinking of, going into a new career or starting a new job or something. It's like something that you really want to do, but you're not sure that it's the right thing to do. Yeah, the Tower reverse. So you really want to avoid making any bad decisions that are going to bring you any kind of drama or problems into your life. So we have the Princess of Swords reverse with the High Priestess. Again, I don't know if your intuition is telling you. Let me see. Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're not really relying too much on your intuition, and that's why you're going to be doubtful. I also feel like you may be distrustful of people. It's almost like you want to keep things close to you because you feel like somebody can like ruin something that you're working on, that you're really hopeful is going to bring you abundance. But it's like there's a lot of competition around you, or envy even. I kind of feel like there's people who are jealous, who or just, I don't know, something like they don't like the way your approach to things or something. They may be trying to get in your way. But definitely there's something that you have your eyes set on, and you have a goal this month, that's for sure. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands reverse. So you're making some type of decision that's going to finalize something. So don't worry about, okay, let me see, the Nine of Cups reverse. Okay, decision again. I feel like whatever this decision is, it may be a decision to end something, to start something new, because you're having to, choose a new path. And it may not be what you really want to do, but I feel like, again, this is going to be what's really going to be good for you. So you're hesitant about making that because it's like you're forced to like uproot or something like that. Let's see, Princess of Cups reverse. Yeah, see, big changes. The Wheel of Fortune. You're kind of disappointed about some big changes that you have to make. For some of you, I feel like you're like forced to move, to physically move. You're forced to make a decision to physically move, and this is disappointing you. It may be due to family. It could be due to children, something related to children and family. Okay, the Emperor, the Ace of Rods. Yeah, it's like it's your responsibility or something. The Emperor is, I'm seeing here, like like a head of household, a father figure, a boss. You're having to make some big choices here to start something new, and it's going to cause some disappointment and maybe some, some fallout with some coworkers or something, but you're needing to start a new cycle and put an end to what you previously were working on. And this is a big decision. You're having trouble with the decision because this is like major changes, major shifts in your life. Okay, here's that Five of Wands again. It's in the reverse. Okay, so if you, excuse me, if you were fearing people disagreeing with you or having some type of conflict because of these changes that you needed to make, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, we have the Five of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Star. Yeah, I feel like you're going to stay out of this, the drama, whatever conflict or confrontation you didn't want to have to face. I feel like you're going to avoid it. And things are going to work out okay. I think you just kind of have to do what you have to do. This is like nobody's winning in this because it's not like it's something that you were dreaming about and wanted to do. It's kind of major life events are happening around you that are forcing you to make difficult decisions to move on and end things and start new things. And again, I feel like for some of you, this is going to have to be like, having to move for whatever reason. Again, I feel like it's family related. So I hope that resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you like this new format as well. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.